Morning. So yeah, it is a rather early morning today, and there's a reason for that, because I've got, well, a lot of jobs planned, or it's one job but it's gonna take the whole day. But before I can get to work, I actually have to feed my sheep and look after them. So I'm just checking the water levels, the feed, the wool pellets are full, so those gonna have to be moved. I'll do all of that first and then I'll get back to you. So, yeah, that is a problem. I'll explain this rig later. Well, what I did is I put all the fertilizer pallets on it, I put the fertilizer spreader on it, and I put a tractor on it, so that I can transport it all with a pickup in one go and I don't have to drive back to the yard every field I do. However, the trailer seems to be about 50 centimeters too short, so I'm not actually able to put on the tractor perfectly, and it kinda has the possibility to roll off. As you might see if you look at my speed, I also got a problem with the gearbox when I'm in reverse. I have no clue what it is. So when I've got a bit of time on my hands, I'll have to look that up. Anyway, I'll be parking back up and I'll be seeing you at the field. So here I am. Well, I put the tractor back on and it stayed on, luckily. However, this rig does have a couple of other problems besides that it's too short for the tractor. That also happens. And I can't actually get it off in one go. As you see, the fertilizer spreaders get stuck on the trailer and my rear tires get off the ground, so I should have had to improvise here. So I got the tractor off. Now I'll quickly explain what's going on here. There's a guy here in Shamrock called Josh, and he has a company that works somewhat like Uber, the taxi company, but now for agricultural jobs. So there are farmers there that can say, okay, I've got this and this job that needs to be done, in this case fertilizing. And then another member of the platform can say like, alright, I've got the equipment to do it, I'll accept your contract and I'll do the job for you, and afterwards I'll get paid. And that's also what I'll be doing today, so I'll be doing a lot of fertilizing contracts, and I'll just take you along for the ride, see a bit of the countryside, see a bit of Shamrock. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And that's the first field done for the day. Rule number 1 on the farm: always close the gate behind you. I don't actually know if this is the first rule on the farm, but I always close the gates behind me if they were closed. If they were open when I get there, I'll keep them open. Now, this is the app that I use, and as you can see, there's actually another contract rather nearby, so I'm going to be taking that one as well. I'll just drive down there with the tractor. It's on the other side of this field. So here it is. It's actually a rather small field, so it will just be up and down and back up again. And then I'll move on to the next fields that I'll be doing the contracts on. That is all of this here done in this corner. I'll be moving on to another piece of Shamrock, and I'll be starting to contract there. Well, first of all, film the fertilizer. As you can see here, the wheels are actually overhanging, so I'll be detaching the fertilizer spreader, and then I'm just strapping the pellets again. I don't want them flying off. I'll be loading the fertilizer spreader, move the hitch out of the way a bit, and then I'll be driving up the tractor a bit more backwards. That way it just about fits, but bigger trailer would be preferable here, because yeah, that's just it's way too small. In hindsight, if I knew I'd be doing this much contracting, I probably wouldn't have gone with that small fertilizer spreader. I also had my eye on a bigger trailed fertilizer spreader, but that cost triple the amount of that this one would have costed, but it would have saved me a lot of these annoying trips with the car and the trailer.
Sleepless nights, and Running in the noise like a free fall. Walking along my path for too long.
So that's another contract done. This field is actually a field that I've also sown myself. Actually, I used the equipment of a farmer for that, not via tractor, in the 3-meter Amazon drill. But that's this one done. I'll be moving up towards another contract further down the road. And I'll actually go past my own field, so take a look at my own field, see how that's going. And then I'll see you at the next contracting job. Yeah, I do actually know that the tractor is a bit light on its front weight. The tractor, bloody hell. Yeah, I see it John there and I immediately think about the tractor. No, the truck is a bit light on its front wheels, so it has some issues going around corners from time to time. Definitely if there's a bit of a bump in the road. But all in all, it isn't doing that bad. It's still accelerating and I do have traction on my front wheels. So yeah, I'm really happy about how this truck is performing. Ah, in my little beautiful field. Now let's just check how the grass is growing. That looks all fine, it's still growing. It can get a bit longer before I'll mow it. So yeah, it'll probably be early summer when I'll start mowing this grass. Now, I'm working here now in a potato field. This is actually the first field where I recognize the crop. And potatoes is a really good crop to be harvesting. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work as well, but I enjoy using a potato harvester, so I hope that when the time comes I'll be able to harvest this field for the farmer. Not sure if I will be able to, but let's just hope for it, because that's the one thing I miss about arable farming, and that's the potato harvest, and actually wheat harvest as well. Combining is one of my favorite jobs to do, so I hope to be able to harvest a couple of fields on contract. Now with that said, I'm actually gonna leave this video here, so not at the cheaps, unfortunately. But this is it for today. I'll carry on contracting and doing some more jobs. But I'll leave you with this as the last shot, because otherwise it'll be over 20 hours of fertilizing, and I don't think you'd like watching me fertilize that much. It's already hard to not cut out too much at the moment when editing. So I'll just leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've got any questions, as always, don't forget to ask them in the comments and I'll answer them. With that said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and until next time guys, this is the Virtual Farmer signing off.